Hello guys, today we are going to do installation of a mixer tap on our kitchen sink. And a mixer tap is an accessory or a plumbing material which has to do with a mixture of hot and cold water. And this one, I need to install it at this point. And there are some certain things to when that you need to consider when you are actually doing installation of this kind of things. And there is something that I want to show you. If you look, this length leaving from here to here, from the center of this joint to this other center, it should be 15 centimeters, because without that length you can't be able to do your installation. Because the main two problems where problems usually arise are from these supplies. When doing your supply, you need to measure from center to center, from the center of this guy to the center of this other guy here, and measuring it must be 15. If you look, it is exactly 15. It is 15 centimeters from axis to axis, from the center of this outlet, from the center of this supply to the center of this supply. It must be 15 centimeters. And these fittings too, if you look at this fitting, we usually call it nipple. There are times where you would want to install this your mixer tap, and because maybe this length it is either smaller or maybe it's bigger, this will help you to adjust, to the required length or to the required position where you will need to come and install this mixer tap. So you just have to be with me and let's do the installation. You see how it goes. Now, this is another plumbing material. This material, we call it a seal tape. Without this material, when after you must have carried out your installation without using this, and you go and you open, let's say, your supply from your source, when water comes, it's going to leak from this joint. When I happen to tie this joint here, these two joints, water is obviously going to come out from the side of it without this. So you must take note, it is called a seal tape. These are some other fitting. We call it Racorex. These fittings, like for instance, we actually did the supply for this wash and basin, for this kitchen sink, and it happens that the tiler come and put his ties, and the supply seems to be right inside the wall. This fitting enables us in order to pull out the supply, in order that when tying these nipples, we should give a good presentation. Because I could still tie this in the supply, but the fact that it is right inside, the supply is right inside, I need to use these two fittings in order to do so for it to work properly. So I use my seal tape again. When that is done, I adapt these two. There is a little technique. If you look at me, when doing your own practicals, obviously you will first of all need to tie this guy here before taking this guy there as well. But I discovered that if I happen to feed in this guy here, I won't be able to use my tool to tie it properly. So I'll need to increase maybe the length by using this other guy here, so that when I'm tying, as this one is entering this other one, it's the same thing that this guy too is entering this other elbow here. Using my shifting spanner, I used to tie it. Okay. I use my measuring tape to measure my 15 centimeter. If it isn't okay, I'll need to readjust. Okay. It is not okay, so we need to adjust. That's great. There it is. 15 axis to axis. So it's okay now. So the next thing we'll do is use these guys. Tie here. Okay, here we have some two rubbers. These rubbers will actually be fitted in here. We call it the washer. It enables water not to go out. It acts like a seal, as well as this as well. It acts like a seal. So I'll have to put it at the 2 points. Now I feed it now to its position. Let's see how it goes. Our work is almost done, so you'll have to tie this here. Okay, now we will have to do the drainage of the kitchen sink. Actually, this is a trap. The use of this is to prevent the backflow of smell from the sewage line into this building. So this acts like a seal. When water gets into this, obviously seal any smell from the sewage to the building. We'll have to tie this under the sink. Okay, now this is something we need to do. Watch me closely. You have something like this. This is another sealed which has to be put in here. Water not to go out when usage. And here is the outlet. Yes. Okay, so I'll have to tie this guy here to this point and put to the sewer pipe. We are done. Actually, we have come to the end of our practical session. Unfortunately, we don't have a good water source. We would have tested all what we did. So I guess in the next video we will do more better than this. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please don't forget to subscribe and share. Thank you.